Welcome back to On This Day in Grateful Dead History.
Hey there.
Today we're jumping into May 11th, 1978, Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, a really significant one. This show actually became Dick's Picks Volume 25.
Exactly. So you know it's got something special. Our plan here is just to get a quick feel for it, pull out the highlights from the GratefulDeadBook.com review.
Get the vibe without needing the full multi-hour listen right now.
Right. And just a reminder, if you want listening guides for this whole week in Dead History, check the link in our bio for This Week in Grateful Dead History.
Good stuff there.
Okay, so Springfield 78. First set opens with cold rain and snow. How'd that land?
The review points to Jerry's vocals being really powerfully emotive right away, setting a strong tone.
Nice. And then some well-played tunes followed. Beat It On, Down the Line, Friend of the Devil.
Looks like rain too, yeah. All solid. But the review really flags loser.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
Just says Jerry delivered it with, like, a particular intensity.
Yeah.
I'm really digging into that one. Gotcha. An intense loser. Okay, mid-set. Kept the energy up with Mexicali Blues Mama Tried.
Uh-huh. And Tennessee Jed. Reliable, energetic stuff.
Then the review mentions a peak with New Minglewood Blues. Dynamic.
Yeah, a real high point before, maybe a slight dip during Peggy-O.
Okay, but they finished strong, didn't they? Lazy, light, and supplicating.
Oh, yeah. Described as silky smooth. A really satisfying closer for the first half. Left the crowd buzzing.
Sounds like it. All right, second set. Starts with something a bit different. Bobby thanking Candace, the lighting designer.
Yeah, a fun little moment. Shows that connection. The crowd apparently loved it.
Cool. Then, the big one. Scarlet Begonia's Fire on the Mountain. Massive.
Huge. Though apparently it had a bit of a rocky start. Took a minute to lock in.
But they found it.
Oh, yeah. The review credits Bobby's, screaming slide guitar and Jerry's soaring runs. Just built that energy.
Infectious energy, nice. What came next? Something about dancing in the streets.
Yeah. A super funky dancing played at, warp speed. Wild vocals, apparently.
Walk up speed. And it ended with this mesmerizing a cappella chant. Just the band and crowd doing dancing in the streets. Lots of hoots and howls mentioned.
That's wild. Okay, then drums.
Enchanting drums, yeah. Mickey using steel drum and cowbell. Then Jerry leads them into Not Fade Away.
How'd that transition work?
With this cool metallic strumming riff, apparently. Then he shifts into a funky wah-wah sound for NFA itself. Kept that energy surging.
Always changing it up. Then a mood shift. Stella Blue.
Exactly. An emotional descent. The review really highlights Jerry's power here, both vocally and instrumentally.
Any specific moment?
Yeah, his guitar lead at the end is called Astounding. Just pure emotion.
Wow. Heavy hitter. How did they close the set after that?
Went back up with Around and Around, a wild double-time boogie hitting fantastic heights.
But wait, the night wasn't over, right? Encores.
Not just an encore.
Oh,
First,
yeah.
Bobby comes back out wearing a Halloween werewolf mask for Werewolves of London.
No way.
Yeah. Trippy slide guitar, Jerry doing screams, Phil thanking the crowd. But they wanted more.
So they came back again.
They did. A rare second encore. A totally rocking Johnny B. Good.
Nice.
Jerry apparently yelling, goo, goo, goo. Donna's vocals described as wailing. A real standout version to end a special night.
That's incredible. A double encore. So, wrapping up, the Springfield 78 show sounds like classic Dead.
Absolutely. Full of energy, spontaneity, moving from high-energy jams to deep emotion, and those unique moments like the mask and the double encore, just unforgettable.
So hopefully that gives you a taste of this really energetic and memorable show from May 11th, 1978. A great snapshot.
Definitely captures the highlights.
And it just makes you think, doesn't it? With thousands of hours of live recordings, what other absolute gems are still out there in the vault just waiting for us to find them?